Hey man, once again, dog, this Puffy, it's a bunch of shit on the floor now, dog. This Puffy shit though is, man, sick. I was listening to my man, what's his name? The game banger, he about 54, 55. What's his name? OG something. But the nigga was right, like, nigga, we in the fourth quarter. Like, you know, it's late to be getting any time. Like, any nigga, listen, bro, it's fucked up, man, because could you imagine being anybody who ever been in the system, my nigga, or just been in trouble, period, right? You know that's a hell of a place to be, number one, especially a nigga like that. Always lived good his whole entire life, my nigga. You are a billionaire, not a multi-millionaire, not worth a couple hundred bands. It's bad all the way around. I don't give a fuck if you was a zillionaire or you was a poor motherfucker sleeping on the bench. Nigga, listen, it's bad, but to know, nigga, you got an empire, billions, dog, and they trying, not only are they trying to take you, they trying to take your motherfucking kids down. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that black excellence shit, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Man, could you just imagine what's going through his mind right now? And look, it's a fight. The fight is on. Like, man, look, he facing a life sentence, man. You know, listen, 5 years can be a life sentence for a nigga damn near. You don't know a nigga health problems or what. You know what I'm saying? At 54, though, that's like any time, man. This really the time you need to be doing everything in life that you wanted to do. Instead, you about to spend this shit in a penitentiary, dog, for what you did with your dick. Like, can you imagine that? Because I bought some pussy, or I was out here doing freak offs, doing the same shit man, what the fuck, multi-millionaire, billionaire motherfucker that's single, not married? What do you think going on? I mean, this is what I really want to know. Like, what the fuck? What did he do so bad to deserve? How are you on a RICO by yourself? Somebody said that too. Like, somebody put in the comment, like, how the fuck is this nigga the only person on the fucking RICO though? He usually when you hear a RICO, it be 100 niggas on that motherfucker. He buys fucking, man. And dog, it's a fight for his life, dog. You see how they wouldn't even let Young Thug go. They had that nigga, they supposed to have been through that case. So look how unjust the system is. Look, dog, so you know he gotta fight for his life. Nigga, I can't take no time. Like, he can't, like, what time? 10 years, man, it's over for him, dog. He ain't gonna never go broke. All that going broke shit, you can hang that up. That nigga got way too much motherfucking money to ever talk about going broke. Fuck it, I'm in jail, sell all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck? Sell all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, niggas like being dead, but not in the coffin. That's what it's about to be for him. It's just like you dead, dog. The same shit that they would do if you was dead. Take your shit, whatever they can. Everybody trying to hold on to this and this. Everybody wanting to know what they can get. They trying to split your shit up right now while you in jail. While he in jail right now, this motherfucker's divvying up his shit right now. You know what I'm saying? It's motherfuckers that work for him that know that they position about to go up when he gone. And look, man, this is how the world go. Like, I'm looking at this on a scale so small. I'm just saying, dog, look at this shit that I'm going through, right? You know what I'm saying? It's funny how motherfuckers are turned against, no, and my man, like, it's funny how motherfuckers are turned against you. You motherfuckers that you think that had your back are supposed to be stand up. They don't got your motherfucking back. That's why, look at Puffy, dog. Look how many people coming out the wood. Now, listen, go back 2 years ago. Not even that year. I say this shit been going on about a year now. Go back 2 years with this Puffy shit. Great nigga. That's Puff Daddy, right? Mr. Revolt, the vodka, all the liquor brands. Nigga, he on top of the world. Everybody love him. Dancing around ass nigga. Only thing you ever heard about Puffy was he was fucking people out their money. And this, you gotta look at this shit, right? Because when a nigga a sexual predator or a dope fiend, it's a pattern of that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? You gonna been here heard rumors. What the fuck have you ever heard, ever, about Puffy being a woman-beating, dope fiend motherfucker? You never heard that about him. Even the niggas that was close to him that he was beefing with, out of all the shit they could have brung up, the shines, the locks, None of them niggas ever said Puffy did nothing of these sorts of things that they're talking about. So now all of a sudden in 2024, I'm telling you, it's just like the crisis when people start losing their houses here. You know what I'm saying? Just one day you wake up in 07? Motherfucker wake up in 2007 and everybody in foreclosure. Everybody losing. Just all of a sudden, just everything just go to shit. And you telling me that shit wasn't planned? Out of all the years we've been living on this motherfucker, that shit never happened till one day. Everybody just going to foreclosure. March 2017. March 15, I think to be exact. Everybody started going into fucking foreclosure. Come on now, man. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody turned against Puffy. Man, this shit was a witch hunt, dog. You know? And it's sad, man. But like I say, I fuck rambling around, dog. Being in this motherfucking jail cell like that, thinking, you know the worry on this nigga mind right now, dog? Like the fight of his life. Like I say, once again, look at the Young Thug trial, man. They wouldn't let this nigga go. They supposed to been through that shit out. They had to change the judges and all type of crazy shit. Why wasn't it been a mistrial? This nigga had to take some shit that they won. They didn't lose. This nigga, listen, I knock on wood. I got a little wood in this motherfucker. Right, knock on wood. This motherfucker, that's a setup for total 15 years of probation, nigga. You a rapper, a drug addict, you got beefing with niggas, and you telling me that you about to do 15 years and all they want is one mistake to slam your ass and give you that time, my nigga. So they knew what they was doing, bro. And now you telling me that that's unfair? It seemed like to me they should be able to go double back and do something about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They should be able to sue or take them bitches back to court. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this is unjust. 15 years of probation. Man, that probation shit need to be prohibited anyway. Fuck, you don't give a nigga lifetime probation, man. Get that. I mean, it's better than being in jail. But see, the thing is, and that was a motherfucking state case. I'm just thinking about that shit that wasn't even a federal case. That nigga had a state case and they did him bold like that, dog. Man, that shit is so unjust. And all the evidence they had was other niggas facing a lot of time. Criminals. Niggas that you didn't know, they got up there and said they done killed, shot at motherfuckers. They got them on tape with guns. So you know these niggas are cold blood criminals. So you gonna take their word, offer them time off their sentence. A lot of time. Nigga got a murder charge and they gave that nigga 8 years on the charge. So they or a lot of niggas walked out. So you get this and you telling me that they gonna get up here and tell the truth. Nigga, if they mama was up there, they would tell on that motherfucker. It's better yet, this nigga they hating on, a rich nigga that they hate on anyway. So you think that shit was fair? How can we sit by and keep, see, it's all good until it happened to you. You know what I'm saying? It's all good until this shit happened to you or somebody you love. That's why I say with these prosecutors and judges and shit, a lot of them, this type of shit need to happen to somebody they love very much or themselves. They need to start like that motherfucking judge that got locked up in Detroit for locking that little girl up. They should have locked that motherfucker up, man. Fuck, you don't put the girl in handcuffs and shit because she fell asleep. Couldn't find out she didn't even have a bed at home. You know what I'm saying? They got rid of that motherfucker though. Like a lot of these judges and prosecutors, man, this shit is unjust, dog. I mean, for Puffy to be in jail without bond, how the fuck don't he got a bond? How in the fuck does he not have a bond? What is he convicted of? I thought when I get locked up for some shit, I gotta be convicted to be locked up. You know what's crazy? I done watched a white person go in jail and say, I done some shit. And they did everything they could to prove that this nigga was lying, that he done it. I done seen that shit. I done seen a white person beat the piss out of police before. You know what I'm saying? Nigga didn't shoot him to arrest him. So I'm just saying this shit is unjust, though. Like I said, I done seen a white person say, hey, I done this. And the motherfuckers, instead of just taking and closing the case, they like, no, he couldn't have done this. Yada, yada. Man, I've been watching all type of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? But off the subject, one thing I have been noticing, I've been seeing a lot of more racist shit out since just Trump got in, though. I ain't gonna hold you up, and I'm a Trump, you know. That I've been seeing a lot more racist ass jokes and shit that they putting out here on the internet, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, but Puffy in a bad predicament, dog. an unjust predicament. But you know, it's crazy when them people on you, man, it's the government. One thing Whack 100 said right the other day. He said it's the government doing a lot of this shit. You know, like he was talking about the Boosie Rollo shit. Like Rollo just keeps staying on Boosie, staying on him. Like he want that nigga to snap and say some shit. Cause for the life of me, I cannot get some of the shit that Rollo said on TV or Boosie. I just don't get the talk like that. That nigga Rollo said, nigga, I got some people and I know you got some people. My people came to me talking about doing something to you. Why would you put this shit out on fucking TV, nigga? And you see Boosie quiet as a motherfucker on this shit now. You know what I'm saying? But all these motherfuckers working together. It's the government that's doing a lot of this shit, dog. Once they got you, they got you. There's nothing you can do to get from under this shit. It's like your faith is still already, like Puffy, it's already a done deal for him. They bringing down anybody that's influencing niggas to be anything. And they fucking, I'm telling you, they fucking up their name and they locking these motherfuckers up. Jay-Z next, believe me, dog. It's two, man. Look, Jay-Z, and plus now niggas don't give a fuck, because a lot of people like fuck Jay. For the life of me, I don't believe that Jay-Z didn't let Wayne come to this motherfucking Super Bowl. I think it's just gonna be a big surprise. It gotta be. There's no possible way that Jay-Z didn't let Lil Wayne. I'm not even gonna report on that shit until I don't see it. So I'm not gonna get that shit. I'm saying this now. There's no way that Jay-Z did not let Wayne open up for that Super Bowl. There's no way possible. I think it's just like, okay, now look who here, yada yada yada. But then that don't make sense, because they want to get the people, or they gonna let it go last minute. Last minute they gonna say, okay, Wayne here, you know, yada yada. I don't know, man. It's just I can't see that nigga not being there. But where I'm going with this shit is how the government be on these niggas, boy. And these niggas like Jay-Z, they shoot you around, fuck over niggas. Don't stand up for black people like they should. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, don't nobody, you don't got enough money, nigga. Rich as Jay-Z is, this nigga don't got nowhere near enough money to help niggas out. You know what I'm saying? The government have to step in and do this shit. But what he can do is be influenced. You know what I'm saying? His words, bro. Like I keep telling y'all, Jay-Z have made people stop wearing certain clothes. People stop drinking certain liquor. What these rappers say count, dog. So you can say everything else but love your brother. You can say everything fucking else but stop the violence, man. We don't do that no more, nigga. We love each other over here. You know what I'm saying? Yada, yada, yada. We got to get our shit together. They won't say that, man. And I'm looking at this shit like, wow, bro. I'm looking at this Puffy situation like, wow, my nigga. R. Kelly, like, yeah. Now, I understand R. Kelly a little more. You know, yeah, that nigga supposed to got some time, but this shit, he got 30 fucking years? Fuck no. 30 years for what? The fuck out of here, man. Use common fucking sense. Like, they got this man in jail with no bond. Zero bond. For some shit that he, bro, it's niggas out here that's putting shit to the paint, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know how many niggas out here on tether for attempted murders, carjackings, home invasions, out here on fucking personal bonds. And this nigga having freak offs, getting his, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing. And it's a problem. Y'all actually got enough nerve to say that because he used his power for sexual favors, that's a felony. So you need to lock every motherfucker up in Hollywood then. Every motherfucking music executive, every nigga that's riding around in a Porsche, Ferrari, Vet, Escalade, Benz, Rolls Royce. What the fuck do you think? Come on, man. I mean, this shit is really like unreal to me. Like, it's like a joke. Like, I'm gonna wake up and this shit not even really happening. You know what I'm saying? How in the fuck? Look, Michael Jackson, okay, y'all accused him of little kids. R. Kelly, okay, he was fucking with underage kids. Y'all say this. Fuck it. Why the mamas ain't locked up? I don't get that, right? This nigga fucking all grown ass women. So I don't understand. There's consensually. So you saying they drugged him and fucked him? How can you ever prove that? How could that be proven factually in the court of law that Puffy drugged and fucked the motherfucker? There's no possible way that you can. How could that be proven in the court of law? You just not coming out with this shit. I can see if you went right after, oh my God, I woke up with a condom hanging on my ass and we had it tested and it was Sean Combs semen in it. You know, oh, I got you. You got him. But how the fuck did this shit jump the state and go fed? That's another thing too. How the fuck did all this state charge at? Now you would think it'd be the opposite. You would think Puffy would have a state case and Young Thug would have a federal case. But it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that, man. Like, man, like, I mean, I don't understand the charges. I don't get it. They said sex trafficking. And that's some shit. First they went from pimping to pandering to now sex trafficking. And a lot of niggas is going to prison. Even women. You watch Soft White Underbelly and all that type of shit. The women are even against the shit that's going on. They like, how are you locking these young men up when this is what these women are choosing to do? You know what I'm saying? They choosing they pimps and all this type of shit, but you want to lock this nigga up for 70 years, but you say it's okay for her to sell her pussy. But if she want protection for him, you see what I'm saying? Now, all this, I mean, out of all the women in the world, young, old, in between, that want to give that shit up for money, I don't understand why a nigga gotta go snatch a little girl off the fucking sidewalk somewhere and lock her in the fucking basement and train her to sell pussy. I don't get that. I just don't understand that for the life of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, some gotta be fucked up in the mind with you to do some shit like that. And a lot of that shit, I think, when they get caught up, it's like a nigga when a girl get caught with a black man, a white woman get caught with a black man, oh, he raped me. A nigga get caught hitting a chick, oh, he taking it. You know, I think it's one of them things. It's like once the police come into that shit and they get in the girl mind, and and it's just bad, man. You know? It's horrible, man. Puffy, boy, I done been through shit like that. I done been through that shit, man. I done been through that shit so many times, man. You sitting there, you don't know how much time you about to get. You don't know how this gonna work. And you know it's the feds. The feds, once they come like they came for Puffy. Now that Boosie shit, I knew Boosie could walk from that shit. That shit shouldn't even went federal neither. How the fuck? You see what I'm saying? How are these charged? How did Boosie catch a federal gun charge? What made this shit federal? You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. He get caught with a gun, but I knew he could beat it because it wasn't like he was being watched, I don't think. It wasn't like they had their homework already and knew this, and this. It was like, okay, the state picked it up, now the feds got it. Okay, that's very beatable. But when you under like a watch and they watching your motherfucking ass, yeah, they ain't gonna come till they got everything they need. So they said they've been watching that nigga for a while now. So whatever they think they got it. You know what I'm saying? And but I think a lot of these witnesses is coming up for money. I think they're being paid. They don't give a fuck about them MD, whatever, non-disclosure, whatever the fuck, NDAs or whatever. You know why they don't give a fuck about breaking them? Because the government, like, what they gonna do? Sue you for what? What do you got for him to sue you for? Right? We'll cover that. The government, like, we are the government. Don't you worry about this NDA shit. We gonna override all that shit and you just go tell on this nigga. And that's why they so much willing to get up there and tell that shit don't even count no more. But what's fucking it up is, see people laughing and looking, but that shit fucking a lot of y'all money up. All y'all motherfuckers want to fly over to Dubai and all this shit. Now niggas looking at you different. Like, I can't even trust you. Like, fuck you. I'm straight. This shit ain't even sticking no more. When these motherfuckers want you, they want you. And that's just what it is. When the federal government wants your motherfucking ass. But that's why I don't understand why they won't let Puffy go. Like, nigga, if he do run, y'all can't find him. Like, he just about to run off. Nigga, his money is in the bank. How much cash do you think this nigga got laying around? Like, you know, y'all holding him for no reason. It don't make no sense. Why the fuck are you? Well, how can he? Who the fuck is he? Nigga, where the fuck he gonna go that y'all can't come and get his ass? Is what I'm saying. So he just gonna leave all his money here in the bank that y'all got frozen or whatever and just go somewhere broke and start over? Like, how do that work? How do y'all think that shit work? I don't get it. This shit is unfair and unjust. Now, my thing is this, bro. He better be writing Trump and kissing his ass ASAP. That's who can get him about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, but Puffy was going against Trump. I heard in a thing he was doing, he was saying, you know, about this, and this, but shit, nigga, you better hope that nigga a forgiving nigga. And in these 4 years, he get your ass up out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? While motherfuckers talking about Trump and all this shit, how racist he is, I got some shit for y'all tonight. I'm gonna play for y'all, man. I don't know how to do all that computer shit yet and get this shit up on the screen, but this black lady was talking some real shit. She was going in on all the shit that Trump did for black people that black people won't say. And she was saying, she a black woman, and she was saying like, hey, all the bullshit that Biden done to niggas. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got their opinion and their thing, but my opinion on this shit, man, is this shit is unjust. The government is some cold-blooded motherfuckers, and there's more black people to fall. You know what I'm saying? I never seen this in my whole life where a person can just disrespect somebody hatefully. The shit that they doing to Puffy that I'm seeing on these motherfucking, they're hatefully bashing him for being gay, and he's never one time came out as a homosexual man. He's never came out and said, nobody's ever had any straight, everybody talking about they got this, they got that. Have you ever seen a person with a picture, a real video of Puffy with doing anything? No evidence. Just hearsay and people running with it. It seemed fun to joke and fuck with people until it's your people that's on the other side of this motherfucking phone, the camera. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be a good feeling that was your son, that was your daddy, that was your uncle, that was your loved one. You know what I'm saying? Getting bashed like this, you know what I'm saying? And then look how Meek Mill getting drugged through this shit. All the rest of them niggas. But what's calling them don't really give a fuck. Meek, he don't give a fuck. But I stopped fucking with Meek when I seen him get to selling out, got niggas hugging him from the back and shit. You know, bunny hopping around for niggas and shit. I was like, nah, this ain't it, man. But one time back to the Boosie shit. Boosie quiet as a motherfucker on here. You know what I'm saying? And if he don't realize that Vlad had something to do with the shit that he got going on, I ain't seen him on Vlad lately. I don't know. I ain't been watching like that, but I haven't seen him on there. I hope he's smart enough and knew that's where that shit came from. You know, that's what it is. But we gonna talk about that shit more tonight, though. I'm Trap Talk Blue, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, and share this shit.